Guy's in the garden every Friday morning here. Guy will be back next week. I'm just stepping in for him here. I do want to point out, if you want to connect with me on social media, I love to hear from everybody. Ty Mayberry HSN at Instagram. Also, speaking of hearing from everybody, Annie is joining us this morning. Hi, Annie. Donna is here as well. Shady is here. Felix, thank you guys so much for dropping by, saying hello. This is our President's Day weekend sale, so everything is on 5 flexible payments. Also, if you don't have the HSN card, today's a great day to open up a new HSN card because you will get $40 off your purchase today. I'm going to show you very quickly on your screen right here. 1-800-695-1418. You call that number, a couple of minutes, you get approved, you get $40, or you can search that at hsn.com. Okay, probably the one tool that you will use more often than any other tool through the spring, the summer, the fall is going to be your garden hose. And if right now when I say your garden hose and you have dread, you think, ugh, that it's rubber and it cracks and it's hot and it kinks, all of that, well, I have the solution for you. Brand new, much better. It won't kink, it won't knot. It is triple layer with that mesh covering. It's also lightweight, and it also comes in 125-foot length right here. When you're thinking about this, I want you to think about maybe pulling it around your home. I want you to think about maybe from one side of the house to the other. So you've got the 50-foot, the 100-foot, 125. But look, let me show you this. Look what you're also getting. You're also getting your cone nozzle and then your 7 sprayer here where you can adjust the end, all the different sprayer, the cone, the full, the center, the flat. You're getting these included as well. But there's so many great features. This hose, I want to go ahead and jump in and show you. Your item number is right there and different prices there. Our home and outdoor expert, Mr. Lou Caputo, is joining us here.
Good morning, Ty.
Good morning, my friend.
Good morning.
It is, I don't think I'm overstating it when I say the one tool we will probably use more than anything else.
Oh, absolutely.
The garden hose.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be refreshing not to have to buy a new one every year.
Geez, every year.
How nice would that be?
Right.
Well, so to speak, this is where the rubber hits the road. Okay, you like what I did there? We're on fire this morning.
I love it.
So here, let me show you why, right off the bat, why this is better than a rubber hose, okay? And there's so many reasons. First of all, when you get your HydroSteel hose, it is exactly what that name says. It's steel on the inside. There's a fabric coating on the outside of this, and we do that so that it glides around furniture, the side of your house, and things like that. Underneath that, there's 304 stainless steel, and then inside of that, there's a rubber hose that lives inside of this as well. So that's just one of the great features here. And right here, Ty, you can see this is breaking it down.
Okay.
There's that rubber hose that's on the inside. We wrap that in 304 stainless steel, all those windings going around it, so it's strong and it's flexible, and then we put the fabric coating on top of it there to make it glide better and so that it won't scratch your furniture or your house or anything like that. But one of the big points that I love about this is right here. If I take a rubber hose and I do this,
yeah.
how's that water going to go through there, right?
Not.
No, it's not going to flow through that. But if I take our HydroSteel hose and I do this, and I'm squeezing this hard, I cannot kink this, okay? So when you buy our hose, you're not going to be able to kink it, you can't crush it, and you can't cut it. Speaking of which, let me show you that real quick, okay? So if you take a standard rubber hose, right, and let's say you're dragging it around, you got a fence, you got furniture out there, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to use this saw right here just to show you. But look at this, how easily I can just cut a hole right into that hose, and that's absolutely ruined now, okay? But if I take our HydroSteel hose, do the exact same thing. Now watch this. I'm going to go through there. Now, it looks like it cut right through that, but I want to show you something. That did not penetrate anything. It might have roughed up the fabric on the outside a little bit, but not to the point where it actually got through the 304 stainless steel on the inside. And that's a huge point right there. But there's even something more compelling. I'm going to walk over to the scales that are over here.
Okay, let's go look.
Because I want people to see something. And this blew my mind this morning because I haven't sold this in a while. It's probably since last season, okay?
Yeah.
So what we've got here is 125 feet of the HydroSteel hose you're buying right now. And then this is 100 feet of a rubber hose. Now here's what's interesting. There is a 3-pound weight difference. Now remember this, 125 versus 100, the 125 is 3 pounds lighter than the 100 foot. And you're getting 25 extra feet with 3 pounds less weight.
And I want to point out, too, when you're thinking about kind of what size to get, listen, all of the things that the 50-foot can reach, the 125 can reach.
Absolutely.
But it's not the other way around.
No.
It's not all the things that the 125 can reach, the 50-foot can reach. I want you to get here. I'm going to show you right here the 3
your choices.
And all of them, you're getting those nozzles as well.
Correct.
Right? And you think about, we grew up with the rubber hose, and sometimes we think that's the only thing hoses can be made out of. But then we start thinking about it, it's actually not great material to make a water hose out of. It gets hot,
not.
it cracks. And then when you showed that kink, Lou, not only is the water not gonna flow, but the rubber hoses I've had, it remembers that kink, and that kink is there forever.
And it just sits there. Well, and the thing about a rubber hose is that over time they pick up dirt, they get mildew, you know, they get stiff. So that makes it really hard to reel them up. I mean, there's just so many things about a rubber hose that don't make sense. I don't know why we ever made them, but this is a really great thing too. Like if you look at this, look at all the knots that we tied in the HydroSteel hose, and then we've only got 3 knots in this rubber hose. But I want you to see something. I'm going to bring the nozzles into the shot here because I want you to see. So this is all the water that's coming out of this hose. Look at the HydroSteel. Not any problem whatsoever, even with, and there's so many more knots in the HydroSteel hose, but the rubber hose can't compete with it right there. You can just see it's just a little tiny dribble. And that's one of the things that always drives me crazy. If you got 125 feet of hose and you got to chase it all the way down, track it back to find where that knot is, no thank you.
Well, and
that's a long ways.
Just the weight of it too. Maybe you're shopping with this thing. I don't get out in the garden as much as I used to because the tools are heavy. That water hose is no good. This is a great time to kind of upgrade that water hose here. Look, the 50-foot is $49.95. The 125 is only $79.95. You're getting those 2 nozzles as well. To get it home, give it a try. It's lightweight. It's not going to hold you back because you think, I don't want to deal with that. Or even if you wind it up, if you put it on something, the HydroSteel, it winds up really, really easily. If you've ever tried to wind up that old rubber hose, it's just such a pain. It never fits on there quite right after the first time. So this is a very easy way to get it outside. It's not going to get hot. It's not going to kink. It's not going to crack. So I just want to show you right there on your screen all of your ideas here. Where did Lou? Lou just ran off.
I'm over here. We were talking about reeling up the hose, so I came to the hose reels. Now, this is really something. So this is 50 feet of a rubber hose, and you can see it's dirty, it's nasty. It really doesn't want to cooperate anymore. It's got that memory that Ty was talking about. This is 125 feet of the HydroSteel. Look at 50 feet, 125 feet. We could actually fit more on this reel. This one, I don't know what we're going to do with that, but let me blow your mind even a little bit more. See this flower pot?